Did you wake up dangerous on Saturday, George? Did you? What happened?
I actually woke up to a bunch of text messages on our D line thread, about how excited everybody was to play in the game. So I guess you could call it that.
Okay, so who's on the D line thread, George?
I mean, our coaches, Coach Cullen, Coach Braden, and then every single defensive lineman for the Kansas City Chiefs.
And who's the leader of this text chain?
You know, obviously Coach Cullen and
Okay.
Chris Jones probably too, for sure.
Okay. What is this text chain called? What is it entitled on the phone? What is it called?
I think it's just Chiefs D line.
Come on, man. Come on. We got to come up with a better one than that.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Well, so you're waking up and you're just looking down at the phone. Everybody's like, let's go get it. That's basically what it is right now?
Basically, yeah.
All right. So what were you able to affect on this day, George, that you can bring to bear? What were you able to do with this 3-sack day that you can kind of crystallize it for everybody here, man?
Really for us, it really started with our game plan. We played these guys not too long ago, December 21st, and we had a good grasp. We didn't sack them but once or twice the last time, and we had a really good plan. Coach Spags and Coach Cullen had a great plan going into the week, and really all of us playing together. The front end playing with the back half, and everybody kind of doing their job and trusting in each other and in ourselves, and really getting after it. So it was really just everybody working together. That's what I'd say on that.
When sacks comes in bunches, do you know how many? Do you know that this is my third, that you knew you had a hat trick when you got him again? Did you know that?
I mean, not that you're counting, but yes, I knew.
Well, I mean, but 8 as well. Were you guys aware of that too, that you were, or you were just realizing that we've been getting them a bunch today?
We just know we were getting him down, and then when we weren't sacking him, I feel like we did a good job just affecting him in various different ways, just with pressure and getting after him, blitzes, 4-man rushes, 3-man rushes, what have you. You don't really count the sacks really after the game. You're like, oh wow, we had 8 sacks. That's a huge day. So I think getting after the quarterback and the back half really covering and doing their job too, and just kind of all of us playing together is one of the reasons why we won the game.
And in terms of, you said obviously you had taken on the Texans and not to the distant past. The Bills are the only team that's beaten you this year in a game that Mahomes has started. How much does that stick in your craw going into this AFC Championship game, George?
Absolutely. I mean, they know us and we know them. We've played them a good amount, at least twice since every year since I've been in the league. So it's really exciting. It's going to be a heavyweight battle. We have a lot of respect for those guys. What Josh Allen can do. Their running back, the receivers, their O-line. They're great, and there's a reason why they're in the AFC Championship. So we're going to have to be in our A game because this is a dangerous squad.
What is the challenge in trying to rush Josh Allen, George?
Really, with Josh Allen, he's you got to start. He's got a great O line. I know he gets a lot of the praise, but they got a really good O line. We got a lot of respect for them. We've seen them a lot. So they got a great O line, and obviously what Josh Allen can do, both throwing and running the ball. He's a great athlete, and he's like built almost like a tight end or a defensive end. He's like 6'5", 250 or so pounds, and he can really move too. So we got a lot of respect for those guys.
Well, is there such a thing like you don't want to get too far upfield? You don't want him to go to a certain direction? Like, walk me through
all of that. You want to do your best containing him, and affecting him in any way you can. Obviously, with him and really with any quarterback in the league, that's at that level. Just want to do as much as you can to affect them. And each quarterback has their tendencies of what they like to do and stuff like that. So it's on us to figure out those tendencies and do our best to try to stop them.
How has the coaching staff brought the best version of you out, George Karlaftis? What can you tell me about?
Not just in me, but in everybody, just demanding our best every single day. Starting from Coach Andy Reid, going down to Spags, Joe Cullen, Terry Braden for me, D-line. They demand your best every single day.
How do they do that? Well, how do they do that?
It's really ingrained in the culture here. It's you kind of know what's expected. There's been a lot of continuity in the staff and the personnel here, the players. to where everybody knows what's expected, and you really there's a lot of trust in the coaches. So like we know that they're looking out for us and they're coaching us, and we know and we've trusted that their coaching and what they're telling us is going to help us be successful both as individuals and as a team, more importantly. So it's really just that. It's a relationship out of trust and love with everybody.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.